Am I wrong for refusing to pay my dad rent now that I'm 18? For context, I am 18 living in a house with 6 other people. Dad 50, stepmom 40, brothers 21 and 13, sister 9, and house goblin 20. We have a few financial struggles, but for the most part, everyone with an income is doing pretty okay. Me, my older brother, and house goblin all pay for our own food, clothes, cars, phones and such. Really, the only thing we take that costs money is water for showering and all that. My older brother and his friend that lives with us, house goblin, both pay the big man upstairs $500 at the start of every month for rent to keep living in the house, and I pay $250 for my car insurance and phone bill. Now that I'm 18, my dad wants me to start paying an extra $250 so that I'm paying for rent too. The thing is, I'm actively trying to save up to move out, something my brother isn't doing, and I don't know about house goblin. If I were to start paying rent, it'd take me a good bit longer to save up. Neither my dad nor I want me living in that house. I get threats to be kicked out all the time, and my dad told me he expected me to join the military or start living in my crappy car. That barely gets me from one side of the city to the other and travel after I graduated. I would have moved out by now, but I have a pet bunny that can't live in a car with me, and none of my family or friends want to deal with how messy he can be. I'd like to say, I told him I didn't mind paying rent at first, but if I was going to be paying to live somewhere, I wanted the privileges that came with that responsibility. Right now, I'm only allowed to have very particular friends over, and only with explicit permission from both parental figures. They're allowed over for an hour or two at a time, and they have to leave by 8:30 so the kids upstairs can go to bed. My friends aren't loud and we mostly stay in my room downstairs. But my dad insists on these rules because he doesn't like the people I choose to be friends with. All respectful and kind people, my dad is just very homophobic, and a lot of my friends are queer. I told my dad that I'll pay rent if I can have my friends over whenever I wanted, since I'm an adult paying for a place to live. And I should be able to have whoever I want in that space that I pay for. But he threatened to put my stuff on the side of the road if I brought any friends over without his permission. Anyways, I know the rent isn't a lot, and this is my only option for now. So am I wrong for refusing to pay rent, or should I stand my ground?